I always wanted something new, but I never had that much to give. I always liked the color blue. And we stick together like glue. No soup, no poop. When you loop the loop and hula hoop, like you are in cahoots with the twos, and you do the dupe when you are in a stupor. Just like the super duper pooper scooper who eats the strawberry rhubarb because he is growing like a tuber and is the big kahuna from the baby boomer, not to be confused with the blooper who is the midnight mover and the roofer who is the steward who eats his stew just like he does the do and he takes a poo. And I will not lose, just like Kanga and Roo. And the cheese from the cottage, from the frottage. And it got botched like it lives in a lodge from the hodgepodge. With a wife named Marge, who is large like a barge and hard and in charge. Like you can still pull my card, just like you call me Sarge. And your skin is mottled like you've been hit in the head too many times with a bottle. And none of my stuff is borrowed, but I will still go full throttle through the horror until tomorrow. Just like Zorro, who is filled with sorrow. And the chicken, sausage, and gumbo, filled with that mumbo jumbo from Dalton Trumbo and Be Like Dumbo, who wants to rumble like he gets torn asunder by the Hummer Bummer. It just crumbles, just like the cookie who was a Wookiee that got the nookie. Just like the sucky from the Saki, who was all sooty. And the Angus from the Kangamangus, I'll pull you out with a rusty coat hanger and then hang 10 like the bad Mama Jamma llama from the Bahamas. With that abracadabra and a Labrador in its pajamas. And it stumbles and fumbles and tumbles just like y'all mumble from the Humble Bumble, who doesn't get any dumber than when he picks up his dumbbells. Just like he gets torn asunder. And I'm a savage. I'll smoke good weed with a bad bitch and give a good girl bad habits. Just like the chalice, go ask Alice. I'm filled with the malice. Just like I'm the raddest and the baddest, who is the maddest and the saddest. With that Pablo Escobar status. And who climbs the lattice just like James Mattis. And like a silly rabbit, your girl's gotta have it. I'm living lavish with a box of matchsticks, and I get drastic for the cashola, just like I crash, bash, and smash, and mash for the stash that knows the half. Let's make arts and crafts. And the weather outside is frightful, but the air is so delightful. Just like I've got a plate full and I'm tighter than you get an earful. Just like the Fickler Finkelstein kid from the Rat Finks and Suicide Tanks, who from the skating rink is a dink, and it is what you think, just like the sink that crinkled when it hit the link. And pum, the little boy with his drum. And he is awfully numb and dumb, just like a crumb who wants some and is from the river Lum. and who eats a plum. Just like the rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub with soap and suds. So pull the plug.